Foxwood Golf and Country Club in Baden, checking out the white course. Starting off here on hole 1 for the whites. You want to aim a bit to the right of the trees on the left. The green is actually behind the trees on the right, so if you can get a good angle there, you're looking nice for that second shot. I went a bit too left, but still left myself with a pretty decent view of the green. Unfortunately, put this shot a bit off to the right and short. So now we're looking at a chip. Get this on in close. Hopefully I can drain that par putt. Nice, easy up and down. Rolled a bit more than I wanted to, but still not that far away from the hole. So you'll see here, got a chance for that par putt, lined it up, put it down, and that's par. Hole 2, you got a bit of water there, about halfway up there where that little fescue is. I end up screwing this up and doing an accidental stinger. Kept it low, shot it. It actually hit the back right of the green, hoping it would stick, but it bounced off and just to the back of the green there. Once again, looking to chip this on nice and close so I can try and save par for that putt. Turns out you can just put it in. Makes it way easier for you. So I'm -1 after 2 holes. Coming up on 3, once again, we got a bit of water halfway up this fairway, so you want to try and get it either short or get over that water. And I put a lot into it, so hopefully we make it over. Just over the top of those trees, coming back a little bit to the left. Thought it was short of the water. I was wrong. It was over the water. Ground's a bit wet here, and you can see by that practice divot there. I was overthinking the shot, ended up hitting the ball horribly and getting this particular lie. Not a great choice, so I just kind of chip it out, put myself somewhere near the green, hoping to putt. This one here, I'm sitting just off the fringe, a little bit of thick stuff, so I thought I'd just putt, play it safe. Had a decent look at the hole, thought this would work out for me. Unfortunately, as you can see, just a little bit left, and the problem with this green is it goes down and to the right. So that ball just kept on going. Trying to save this one for a bogey. Bring myself even. Misread this green. Put it a bit far to the right, push it a bit. Now I was able to kind of take a second, think, relax, clear your head. Watch Andy's putt, get a good idea of the line. Creep up and give a quick little tap. Put this one in the back of the cup. That's 6, which puts me 1 over. Always try and break your session into 3 holes. So for the next 3 holes, we're going to be looking at 4, 5, and 6. It's a pretty open fairway. There's a bit of tree on the right. You can get stuck in there. I used my 3-wood and absolutely shit the bed. But it played out nicely for me, so I'm sitting here in the fairway. Yeah, this is the fairway. I know, it's tough to tell sometimes. Looking at about 145, 150 yards. Give it a shot. My club opened up on me, so I put it off to the left a bit and left myself this lovely tree lie. These seem very familiar. Using an 8-iron here, just trying to chip it up through the grass and hopefully get it on the green, let it roll out. Unfortunately, I did not. So this fell a little bit short of the green, otherwise would have been nice. So once again, got that 8-iron. Just going to try and chip this up, clear the thick stuff, and get on the green and try and roll it out to that hill. It worked nicely. I put it a bit too far to the right, so that rollout kind of took it down the hill there. Coming up now, trying to hit this for a bogey. I saw this tip. If you stand like that, you can kind of feel how it's going to break for yourself. So tried that this hole to see what it was like, and as it turns out, it was pretty accurate. So I was able to put this one down and save myself a bogey. So currently sitting 2 over after 4 holes. This one here, the green is drivable. It's over the trees to the right there. There is water to the left by those pine trees, and then in front of the tree there. I decided to lay it up there. Yeah, I know, lay it up. But I ended up with a pretty decent shot just off of the fairway, sitting in the rough here. Playing it safe, trying to get that nice score. And I got too much under this, so it actually dropped short just on the side of the green there. Once again, hoping to remedy that. Put this on nice and close to the pin. I'm trying to walk away from this with a par. Put it up, put it down. It dropped pretty closely. Looking for a nice little par putt here. I did not take my time. I did not read this. as I thought it was a given, missed it, and then did not take the gimme. And yep, there we go. That was fantastic. So we're now 4 over, looking at hole 6 here. A lot of expensive houses to the left, so you kind of want to avoid that area. I, on the other hand, did not. Went right at them. Luckily, there's some trees there to kind of stop the ball, knock it down. I got very fortunate and had this one land under some trees away from a window, so that was nice. Sitting about 200 and some odd yards out. Trying to smack it out there with the rescue. Yeah, camera moved. I don't know what's going on there, but the camera, whoever's adjusting it, thank you. Did a great job following that ball. Sitting about 50 yards out, just gonna try and chip this up. My chipping's been pretty good today, so hopefully I can make this one work. Get myself nice and close to the cup. And I end up screwing this up a little bit. I'm a little bit far out. Not the greatest. Lining it up, making sure we're good to go. Optimistic that I can make this happen. Unfortunately, I kept it a little bit under the cup. Didn't read that up. Put a bit higher would have been nice. But we're able to come over here and just kind of put this away. Andy was trying to putt, and I was trying to not stand in his line. I'm thinking I might make this my new putting stance. It worked pretty good for me. Currently sitting 5 over as we come up to a beautiful par 5. Changes everything. Relax. Long drive. Just smack it. Let it go. Have some fun. You got a lot of strokes to play with here. Still riding alongside of those houses, so always got to be careful of that. Ball goes up, comes down a little bit. I'm just off the fairway under this tree. Not behind it, which is always better. Still got about 250 yards or so to go, so I'm just going to give it a nice whack, try and get over the water that's right in front of there. That little dry patch that you see in the middle. Bunch of water. Was able to make it over. Now the ground is super, super wet. So for some reason my camera decided to just tilt right up and look at the sky. You didn't miss much though. I kind of shanked it off to the left. Came up short of the sand trap. Give it a nice chip right over top. Land on the side of the hill and then it rolls down a bit. So looking at a pretty big putt here to try and make this par. The wind did start to intensify here. It is not snowing or raining. Those are needles, pine needles getting thrown down there. And the wind just goes, you know what? I feel like you should try that one again. Here, take the ball back. That ball rolled all the way back, right off camera. So I realized, all right, I got to try this again. Give it a little more muscle. Put more into it just with that wind still coming at it. So I wanted to make sure that I got up that hill. There was a small lip there that kind of brings it a bit closer to the cup. A little bit more muscle would have been there, but I didn't want to put it over the back. I've done that before. So walk up and just real quick tap this in for another double. That puts me 7 over coming up. This is a 99-yard par 3. Even shorter when they're fixed in the tee box. And you get to go here from the ladies over on the right. Trying to put this up. There are 2 bunkers right in front of us. You kind of want to get just between them if you're going to be short. I end up putting this just on, which is nice. Lining this one up for a little bit of a par, or a birdie putt, sorry, which would have been nice. Unfortunately, come up a little bit short on that one. Take the par, which is okay. Doesn't help the score too much, but still good to get in there. And hole 9, heading back towards the clubhouse. We're looking at a 352-yard par 4. Hydro lines on the left. If you hit those, you get to take a free drop. So, you know, aim for them maybe. I ended up putting way too much under this, getting it up high. Did not get the distance I wanted on it, but I did end up on the fairway, which is, you know, always favorable to be able to do. I'm sitting about 210, 200 and something yards out. So give it the old hybrid, give it a whack. End up just a little bit short and off to the right. This seems to be a common theme for me here. I'm going to try and give it another chip, see if we can make that work, get it back on there, and hopefully get close enough for another par. A little bit light on that one. I'm not happy, as you can tell by my swinging of my club. Trying to line this up to save par for this hole. It's an okay read, a little bit off. So unfortunately, I did not save that par. End up with a bogey, which puts me 8 over after 9.